Hey folks, and welcome to part 12 of Gurumin, a Monstrous Adventure. In the last part, we pretty much explored Pimento Mountain to try to find Pino, and we haven't found her yet. Instead, we got pretty much an item that belongs to one of our friends here, so we're gonna go ahead and return it to our friend. Anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I'm doing just fine. Last part, we pretty much went over, pretty much tangent went over like Super Smash Flash and all that stuff and the history behind it. But of course you would know that if you had watched my Super Smash Flash videos here on the channel, where you can easily find it in the playlist. So if you folks want to learn more about my history with Super Smash Flash, go ahead and check those videos out. I was also getting pumped about Super Smash Flash 2 and what it offered. Again, you can find playlists of those within my channel here, so I hope you folks watch that after this video, of course, if you're interested. So what are we doing now is that we're gonna be heading back to Pimento Mountain pretty soon, because we're not done with that place yet. We have plenty to explore when it comes to that place. So soon as we hand this item over to Rocco, we'll be heading over back to Pimento Mountain to pretty much wrap up and finish business there. So we'll be doing that pretty much soon enough as the area clears out. You know, each time we hand an item that belongs to a friend, the area clears out for us to pretty much explore more of that area. So that's kind of cool. It's unlocking it and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much these guys, the Mole Brothers here, are pretty much, we're talking to them and we're talking about the shapeshifter who has taken Parin's form and is causing mayhem. And she's getting blamed for a lot of stuff that she did not do, but the people in town and even her friends to some extent thinking that she's causing trouble. In actuality, it's the shapeshifter who's really causing, all the issues for her. But we'll be discovering soon enough who that shapeshifter is and what we can do in order to stop them from pretty much ruining our reputation. So let's go ahead and head back to Pimento Mountain. But before we get into any other detail with it, we got a cutscene coming up here pretty soon. So let's watch.
What's this?
It's an elevator. It's the only way up. That's the switch for it.
It looks like someone's coming down. Huh? It's you. You're the shapeshifter. Where's Pino? Hey, what are you doing? Ta-ta for now. She got away.
She must be the one who kidnapped Pino.
I have to go after her.
But the elevator switch is broken.
So what can we do about that?
You'll have to find someone who knows how to fix it.
Okay, then that's what I'll do.
I'll wait here.
A human? Standing up to my Princey Poo? Like, no way!
Well, I think we got an understanding of who that is just by the voice, but for now let's just call her Shadow Parin. So yeah, but basically she just broke the elevator switch, as we could tell by the cutscene. So what we got to do now is just find someone who can able to fix that up for us, and I'll be doing that in just a second. I'm going to the Monster Village to get some info on who can possibly help us out with that situation that's going on. So yeah, but anyway folks, just to go on another quick tangent, I do want to apologize for not getting these videos out on time and not, to my normal schedule because of situations that's going on. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know the full story of what's happening. You should be following me on Twitter anyway. Feel free to. Nobody's forcing you to, of course. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Mr. Awesome Sean at Twitter. I keep updates and what's going on currently and stuff like that. Sometimes I just post stupid stuff on there just for the heck of it. So just go ahead if you feel like it. Just follow me on there. I also have a Facebook page for you folks, so you can go and I look on that Facebook page every day and I manage that page myself. So if you ever, if you're not comfortable with using Twitter, go ahead and hit up on Facebook and you'll be able to, post some questions, concerns, or comments or whatever on that fan page. If you feel like it, it's up to you. So those are the two ways of pretty much contacting me. Thinking about doing it on Instagram, but I'm not sure. That's still kind of a question for me to kind of observe. But yeah, this guy right here, he's able to pretty much, this is the dog, he'll be able to pretty much fix the elevator switch for us. So he'll be, we just need some leftover, well, he needs some leftover parts. He'll be able to fix the elevator switch for us. So the doc saying that he can make the parts, but 100 years it'll take to make the freaking parts that she needs to fix the elevator. So what we have to do is basically go into town and to see if we have, if we can fetch some necessary parts from, maybe one of the citizens in the town has a part that we need to pretty much fix up the elevator switch. So basically I'm just looking around in the stuff and see, because I had no idea at the time what can I use to, for the spare parts and whatnot, because I know the game wouldn't leave you on a dead end. I got a question that brings up. Is there a game out there, and I'm pretty sure it is there a game out there, if you don't collect something, it leaves you in a dead game? Because I freaking hate stuff like that. A dead game. You made all this progression, and suddenly you find yourself can't do anything anymore. Have you folks ever run into a game like that? I can't name one right off the bat, but there are some, I'm pretty sure there are some games out there that just leave you dead and dry. And then, once you figure out, hey, I can't do anything anymore, I just want to quit and don't play the game anymore. There are games like that, and I hope, like, I probably ran into one, but my brain is on E right now, so I can't really think of anything that could, she said she felt like breaking that jar right there, but anyway, yeah, I don't think I played a game like that, I'm not sure. But anyway, if you talk to Cylinder right here, he'll be able to give you the necessary parts at the price of Parin going on a date with him. This guy is a creepster. But I think I mentioned that in the earlier parts of this gameplay, which I hope you folks are enjoying, by the way. And as I stated in the last part, I'm sorry for the inconsistency. I think I just mentioned that a couple of moments ago, actually. So yeah, I'm not gonna really go into more for that. But yeah, he's saying in exchange for the parts, how about a date? Yeah, she said she don't need his parts and she don't want to go on a date. So basically he's forcing his parts upon her, and yeah. So anyway, because of that, our drill is now cursed. So yeah, we gotta get that curse lifted off our drill. As you can see, it saw a level down here. But anyway, I'm gonna be able to buy some drill parts from this guy, because like I stated before, you want to buy as much drill parts from this guy as you can, because it's gonna give you new moves and new abilities. So yeah, I pretty much went into that shop to see if I can do anything else as far as like leveling it up and all that stuff. And by leveling up, I mean my equipment and stuff like that. But anyway, now that we have our cursed drill, we're going to take it to the dock and see what he can do with it. So here we go. We have to make the trip all the way back to the laboratory. If there's one thing that kind of irks me about this game a little bit, it's the travel. I mean, I know it's it's not really that big of a deal, but if we had like a fast travel thing, even though the map is pathetically small, yeah, but anyway, yeah, the curse has been lifted and we're able to get the parts, and now the doc is going to be able to fix the elevator switch. But basically he wants to use us for a guinea pig experiment of his, which is a quick little, this mini game is not hard at all. So basically all you have to do is dodge the lasers that do that. So if you even touch one, it's over. So your first trial is just 20, dodge 20 of the lasers, and that's it. So I just figured, for the sake of let's play purposes, I show this off, just in case, if anyone want to see how this is done, which is, like I stated before, is super simple and super easy, and it's kind of fun to do. So if you find yourself wanting to do something a little extra, go ahead and do this. I had no problem at all with this. But anyway, just to go off a quick tangent, um, as many of you may know or may not know, that this channel is heavily, if I'm even saying that right, I'm not saying heavenly, but it's based off of, or it's inspired by the Super Gaming Brothers. I mentioned that multiple times in multiple playthroughs. Yeah, I just like been watching them for so many years, and I figured, hey, they sound like they have a blast when they do their Let's Plays, and I'm a gamer too, so basically I just want to, make videos and have fun with them and the playthroughs that I do, and that's why I'm here now. It's been 2 years. This channel is still considered a baby, yeah, by other YouTubers' channel standards, but basically, yeah, that doc took off with the quickness now that we finished that experiment of his. So he took off. He is gone. He's already at the mountain waiting for us. All we have to do is pretty much make our way there. And it looks like I was having trouble there for a moment, but it was just like the controller acting up on me. And I really hate it when it do that sometimes. So basically right now, before we even head to the mountain, I'm going to head to town because there's some stuff there that I want to get in order to prepare myself for the journey. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started right now, and he's still here in that position, and I'm talking about Chucky. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty much want to, yeah, she's gonna say when you're gonna pay her back, and you see the prices, they are up. I told you this, folks, before. And you might want to get that stuff in the beginning when you can, because of the shadow Parin has caused some trouble for us, and we can't even get healing items at the price they were before. But anyway, yeah, this guy, he's talking about the date and all that stuff, and she's acting like she don't remember. But right now, I'm finna go with the Psycho part. Psycho, I'm not even saying that. But first, perform the drill tornado, and then when the attack ends, you kind of do it again. And you learn the spin dance, and that's a little direction, show you with the picture, show you how you do it. So after that weird camera angle, we're going to pretty much go back to Pimento Mountain to pretty much finish off where we left off, and we're going to go ahead and get the elevator fixed now that we have the, necessary parts and stuff to do so. And the dock is pretty much waiting for us, but I had to go ahead and, get that upgrades and stuff ready, because we're in for, I wouldn't say a heck of a fight, but we're in for something, folks. And I just want to be prepared for it. So we're going to the sky steps of Pimento Mountain, and there is the dock right there, and he's pretty much just getting to work. So yeah, he got it running, but it doesn't look like it was an accident. Well, of course it wasn't an accident, Doc, but he didn't know that. So yeah, so now we're pretty much gonna go to the next area within the Pimento Mountain, and it sounds like, is there some such thing as a pimento loaf? I think there is, actually. So basically, yeah, we're on our way to the shapeshifter. Um, as soon as we pretty much finish off what we need to finish off, we got a couple of things to do before we actually get to fight the shapeshifter, Shadow Parin. Yeah, so yeah, we're in the sky step. And look at that. Just as soon as we get here, a bunch of freaking jars to break. Isn't that nice? Make sure you do it if you want your score increased, but if you don't care about it, just go back up the steps and into that roller coaster. Yeah, folks, we got a bit of a roller coaster sequence coming up, but I want to make sure everything is cool before we do that. But the lever right there is stuck, and I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't getting trapped into anything. But yep, as soon as that happens, and if you play any Donkey Kong games or whatnot, this is going to seem familiar to you. The thing is, what can mess up your score here is that there's enemies here, and it's kind of hard to hit them while you're moving, or at least it was for me at first. And if you hit anything in here, that's going to cause you to take damage and for your level to go down. So just be careful, jump at the necessary moments, and you'll be alright. It's kind of a short ride anyway, so you're not going to initially die unless you know, mess up multiple times. So just be careful and you'll do okay when it comes to roller coasters. And speaking of roller coasters, I'll get into next part with the whole ordeal with roller coasters and whatnot. It's going to be kind of an interesting topic to get into, so I want to make sure I have enough time to actually talk about it. But yeah, this is going to do it for part 12. Join us in part 13 of Gurumin, A Monstrous Adventure. Take care, folks.